It's BuMpY-isms frozen pizza reviews.
On this episode of BuMpY-'s Frozen Pizza Review, Walmart's other brand other than Great Value have their Bettergoods. This is an Italian wood-fired Carne pizza. It's a product of Italy with spicy soppressata and crispy bacon. Let's see if it looks like that when we're done with it. This is what it looks like in the cellophane wrapper. We'll be cooking it in the cast iron skillet for the recommended time and temperature of the pizza. And I have my friend John and Nellie with me.
Hello.
Alright, so here is what the pizza is looking like when it came out of the oven. We did recommended time, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, between I think 12 to 14 minutes. I did it to about the 13 to 14 minute mark. It smells really good. Just opening it up, it looks really good. It's been sitting out for about 3 minutes now. Let's go ahead and start cutting this. It doesn't have a crisp crust. Alright, well, it's all cut up. Let's go ahead and get this over to myself and John and Ellie for the frozen pizza review of Bettergoods.
Okay, so here we are with the Bettergoods. This is the Carne pizza. There you go.
It smells so good.
It does smell really good. So we got a couple slices here, so you can go ahead and take a slice. I don't know if we can we try to show this if there's a cheese pull, just in case. There is.
Oh, there is.
Nice. Oh yeah. So this is from Walmart. This is Walmart's new thing versus the Greater Good this is Bettergoods. Walmart's original Great Value. So this is like their Italian inspired or whatever. I don't know. All their pizzas seem to say they come from Italy. This is my second go with the Bettergoods. Like when I was cutting, like I said, it wasn't a crisp crust, but that's fine because you don't always need. Sometimes you need that fold like a New York slice. So crispy crust. Oh, look at that! That is like an air bubble pocket right there. You see that? That is a doughy air bubble. Okay. Yeah, you can smell it. You can smell the meat, the bacon, the saltiness of it, the meatiness of it, the pig of it.
The black pepper is really good too. That's so good. I like that. BuMpY always does. Got the best pizzas, frozen pizzas.
There is a little tiny crunch to the crust. There is a lot of like black pepper spices. A lot.
Soppressata is such a good Italian meat too. It's got, I mean, the bacon, the soppressata, the pepperoni. You get a lot of fat from those meats, but it's not too not too greasy. Oh, this is good.
Not a whole ton of sauce that I'm getting off this pizza. You can see a little bit right there, but it doesn't seem to be too saucy. I'm not getting like. There's a ton of spice. But it's very spicy. It's not like overwhelmingly like hot spicy, but you get a ton of spice. Basically, I think it would probably equate to like a banana pepper, light jalapeno. I'm gonna take one of these little. I guess that's the bacon. It's like It's not like a little tiny, like, it's not like the bacon, like when you, it's a Canadian bacon. It's a little thicker. It's chewier. Okay. It's more like ham. It's more like if you get cubed ham. That's kind of more the flavor of that.
It's so good though. It's smoky. The soppressata, you get the fat from the meat, you get the bacon, the smokiness, the pepperoni's good. The crust is, I mean, it's not soggy or anything like that. Like for an oven, you cook this in the oven in the cast iron, right?
Yeah.
So,
or was what I, is that the soppressata? Did I just say it that little bit?
maybe. Soppressata is a little bit more fatty, a little bit more,
Yeah, because I said it was more like a cubed ham.
probably was, the soppressata.
So the bacon might be different. Maybe this is a piece of bacon. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just eating.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, the meat. It's so good.
I think the dough itself, the crust, I think could be used a little enhancing. I just took like a bite. It's basically flavorless bread. There's nothing to it. At least it's bready. It doesn't taste like a flavorless cracker disc. So that's good. It's a breadiness, but it's like eating Wonder Bread. There's nothing wonderful about it.
No. It's all about the meats for this. The soppressata, the spice, yeah, like the black pepper is really nice with this.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the fold. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the undercarriage, it is. That came from the pan. I had some stuff that was melted in there. Tried to get it out. Whatever, it's gonna add extra flavors at this point. But yeah, I mean, it almost looks like a tortilla, like type thing, or a pita, or a burrito, type of bread. Recommended cooking time. I did do it in the cast iron skillet, preheated, with the skillet in the oven. So I thought that it would. I even sprayed it with some olive oil and stuff too. So I figured that it would have maybe crisped up a bit more than that, but it didn't. But that's fine. Like I said, not all pizzas have to be this crispy, crunchy crust. You need the fold sometimes. A foldy, doughy. I'm not in love with this crust. I've had frozen pizzas that have had better crust than this.
The overall flavor for the pizza, for me, is like fantastic. With the soppressata, the bacon, the pepperoni. The crust, yeah, they could maybe improve on that, or if you cook it a different way and get a little bit more crisp with the crust, that would be nice. But flavor-wise, fantastic. You get that black pepper in there. Oh, definitely not getting like Walmart vibes for this pizza. Like great value. This is a step above.
This is like leaps and bounds above the great value. I will do another great value just because they have a deep dish one. I want a Detroit style deep dish. I just want to see what the hell they did with it, because pretty much every single great value pizza I've had has been trash. This is Walmart's better brand, the Bettergoods.
Bettergoods.
From
Sicily.
just came out. Yeah, they just came out with
Product
this
available.
year, 2024, and yeah, product availability. They don't just have pizzas; they have other frozen products. You can get, I don't know, like mozzarella sticks or whatever. Those types of frozen products. What are they? Appetizer type stuff. I have to try those out at some point. I want to do reviews on them. I'll just have to buy them here and eat them. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the very good stuff. It's much better than great value. And the price isn't too bad. Oh my god, I didn't even say the price on this. I'm not going to waste time. I'll leave the price down in the description below. Find it there. But yeah, this is my friend John and Nelly. Check out his channel. There'll be a link to it at the end of this video here. I appreciate when you come over and eat half a frozen pizza with me.
I might have to do another one. I'm still hungry.
We still have those burgers.
That too, yeah. This is a solid A frozen pizza.
Yeah.
The soppressata is really the flavor you get from that meat. It's salty. It's got a little bit more fat in it, so like when you cook it in the oven, it renders and it just kind of melts over the rest of the pizza. Like the bacon, the pepperoni, like this is it's not a healthy pizza, I would imagine, just with the 50 grams of fat for the whole pizza. So a lot of fat, 1,160 calories. It's a lot of cured meat and the sodium and everything. But as far as good, like you're drinking and like good frozen pizza after a few beers, like this is the bee's knees of frozen pizza reviews. God, I don't know what to say. I'd give it's an A. It's an excellent frozen pizza. The only thing would be like the undercarriage wasn't as brown as I like, a little bit more crisp. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you cooked it a little bit differently, you probably could achieve that with this pizza. If you not air fried it, if you cooked it,
I could have cooked it longer.
You could have cooked it longer.
Could have cooked it on the rack directly over open flame. Mm-hmm. If I had a wood fired pizza oven.
Yes, solid A. I'm gonna, I don't know, 95, 96, somewhere in there for frozen pizza. This is about as good as it gets.
I'm gonna land it in the very good range. I'm not gonna go solid. I'm not going up into excellent. I think that the crust, there's something with the crust just could definitely use a bit more. Sauce is kind of just there. It's not really giving off much of anything. I think more sauce with something to add to the pizza versus just be like, hey, yeah, there's some tomato sauce on there. Other than that, the meats on this are very good. The spicy, this is, when they say spicy, this is like, okay, no joke, it's got spice to it. You definitely get the spice. So that's awesome. And hands down, like way better than Great Value products. So if you do go to Walmart to buy your pizzas, your frozen pizzas for your family, if you want to go on the cheaper end, I don't think that this is going to break your budget. It shouldn't anyways. It's not one of those like Rayo's $10 pizzas. It's cheaper than that, and it's right up there with at least that kind of quality.
Good.
If not maybe sometimes better. So cheers, Bettergoods from Walmart.
Hell yeah.
I'd say it's a very good pizza, John.
Absolutely. I think the quality of the meats on here is undeniable.
Yeah.
The bacon, the soppressata, the pepperoni. Like, you don't see Italian pizzas, you don't see soppressata on a pizza. But it's a fatty meat, and it renders out, and like it provides so much flavor.
I still have lingering flavor.
If this pizza had a super crispy, thin crust, if you could take this pizza and cook it in that way to where it would create that
like a Neapolitan
crust on this, it would be like a fucking 98, 99 out of 100. But the flavor of the meats, the cured meats on here is fantastic.
And it had the cheese pull.
It did have the cheese pull, and I thought that the sauce gave enough flavor. I mean, a really good marinara or a pizza sauce is hard to come by these days, especially when it comes to frozen pizzas. But I thought they did a good job with it, and I think that the meats, like, you give me a frozen pizza with soppressata on it, out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic meat, and the bacon was smoky and kind of crispy, and yeah, if the crust was a little bit thinner and a little bit crispier, it would have been world class for a pizza, a frozen pizza. But as it stands, it's a solid A. It's still an excellent pizza to try. If you're drinking a few beers like we're doing tonight, and you're cooking this in the oven or however you cook your pizza, you're gonna be happy with it, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've got to go get a beer now because I've still got spice in my mouth. So I just want to say thank you all for what. Normally I have another slice. It's all gone.
Sorry.
It's mostly because this guy talks too much. But cheers.
Stay tuned for the next.
I do have a beer. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.